Hi, what is up guys? It's JaretCampisi. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back in Dado's garage with our custom Ducati Monster 1200. We're gonna be doing a Luimoto seat cover and a bunch of Duca bike trinkets on this bad boy. It's gonna be awesome. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. All right, the beautiful Christina K is gracing us with her presence. And since it's Halloween, well, it was just this past weekend. We didn't really do anything. We were in Busch Gardens.
We're dressing up.
Yeah, so
Jared and Dado
Christina decided to dress up in her little cat outfit. Kitty cat. Believe it or not, everything in this box right here are the final parts to install on the Monster 1200, and then this bike build will be done. Don't forget, patreon.com/Campisi Customs if you want to be entered to win this bad boy. Get signed up now. You'll also be getting entries towards our Panigale V4 SP, which we're gonna work on after this as once this is finished. So don't forget about that. That's how we support these projects, and that's why we give them back to the community whenever they're done. Now, all of these parts that we got for this build, Manny at Moto Million. Use code Campisi, save yourself some money. Dado, check these out. So Manny sent over these brake cooling ducts from Full Six.
So cool.
Yeah, and they're satin to match the rest of our carbon. Look how freaking
stainless.
How cool is that, dude?
I like this.
Yeah, dude. I'm really excited for those. We've never had these before. I think we had the TWM ones in the past.
Oh no, maybe the other side.
It sits up here, I believe.
Other side, yeah.
Those are the other side? I don't know.
So.
We'll figure it out. But I'm actually really excited for those. It's gonna look really, really cool. Yes, a lot of little trinkets. I'm hoping we can get to all of this today. The main thing is, these are caps right here for these. They're black with silver. The main thing is grab that Luimoto seat cover. That's the first thing I wanted to show.
How about I was the unboxer?
Oh, you're the unboxer. Sorry. Kitty cat. Meow. See, cats don't listen, right?
Don't listen.
It's a par for the course. By the way, it is Christina's birthday month. I'm not going to tell you when her birthday is. It's November 19th. But she's going to be doing something special on Onlyfans. So if you guys are interested, it's always linked in the description below. It's just onlyfans.com/Christina Khalil. It already fell out of the box. Way to go.
Scorpio.
Way to go. So this is a custom seat cover that I designed alongside the guys at Luimoto. We used a lot of their seat covers in the past, and they're freaking awesome. The quality's incredible. Dado hasn't seen this yet, or have you? Have I showed this to you? No. Okay, so check it out. It's suede with diamond stitching.
That matches
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah. So
that looks like carbon back
Yeah,
here to match the carbon.
and
We
then
got
look at the
silver
sides.
to match
Look at the
silver.
sides. Look at that.
And a
The
little
Italian
bit
flag. That's the
color.
only color for the whole bike. So it's basically suede diamond stitching with silver stitching, and then the Italian flag on the side. How cool is that?
Suede leather.
Oh
Yeah.
my
gosh. Isn't that
That's
badass?
gonna feel nice on your
So
tushy.
huge shout out to Luimoto. We no longer have discount codes, but you can still go to luimoto.com, look at any of their parts, and if I ever do have a code, it would just be my name, Campisi, so it doesn't hurt to try and see. You might get free shipping. I can't remember, but look at that.
That looks incredible.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. So that's gonna be the
I
bulk
wanna
of the
sit
episode
my
today.
ass on that.
Christina's gonna sit her ass on it for you.
Yes.
What do you think? And then we have a bunch of Duca bike parts, again, all from Manny at Moto Million. So we got a clutch slider. Actually, we might not use that because we have the clear clutch on there. We got the rear axle nuts. We've got timing inspection. This is front fork protection, expansion tank cap, engine oil filler cap, frame plugs, water pump, and then the front brake cooling ducts. So that's it.
It's nice.
That's everything. What are you doing?
It's nice. It could be like a cape.
A cape? For Doddles? For Doddles throttles? Poor
A little
Doddles.
small.
Look at him.
I think.
I think that'd be cool. It actually looks
We've
almost
lost
like
it.
It could be a Ninja Turtle.
He kind of does look like a
does
Ninja Turtle right
It
now.
looks- once you see the footage, it looks
We've
like a
all
turtle.
lost our minds. Dado sponsored by Luimoto. He knew it. See?
He knew it.
He's on to us. He's on to us. He barely was able to
worth
reach.
a try.
I'm surprised he was able to reach back there with those little arms, with those dozer arms.
Little arms.
Short arms. Short arms. What, there's more? No. So
there's more.
these mirrors I'll send along with the new owner, and then we took that off because it was actually draining the battery, and then these are, what are these? Brake and clutch protection. That's what they
Yes,
are.
so these
We're gonna
are-
we're gonna have a box of parts for you guys.
I have one question for you.
What?
Are you busting us right now?
I did.
Oh my god, it's so disgusting.
I'm sorry.
I'm out.
Cut. All right, so Dado just poured himself a glass of Buffalo Trace. He's got a lot of things going on behind the scenes right now. So wish him luck in the comment section below. We'll let you know once it all pans out. Yeah, one way or another. One of the things he recently got is a lasing etching machine. Is that what laser etching machine?
Cutting, engraving.
Yeah, so check this out. He made me a little gift. He laser etched a Panigale and Campisi customs into a little cigar holder for me. How cool is that? So the cool thing about this is, just wait, there's some really cool things on the way that Dado's gonna be building, and he's got a website. I don't want to say too much, but it's gonna be badass. So stay tuned for that. If you want more details, shoot him a message on Instagram. His stuff is always linked in the description below. All right, so to celebrate Dado's things he's got going on, what could be the final episode for the Monster installation, installing parts. Might run into one more episode. We gotta mix some drinks. We're doing peach, what is this, peach vodka? Peach vodka. Dado's Throttle has some Buffalo Trace. And then I actually mix ices in these because they're 0 calories. So I just do a little bit of each, just like that. And then a little splash of black raspberry. And then I'm making one for Teen Wieners, since she was a sport in her cat outfit. There you go. So to everybody drinking with us, we appreciate you. Cheers. All right, so we're gonna start with the seat today. Got the seat off the bike. That was the easy part. Now, when it comes to removing this seat, we gotta take every single one of these staples off. And you know what the funniest part is, guys? When we came over here, Teens was like, I miss working on the bikes. I really had a good time the other, I think it was 2 videos ago, when I was working on the bike and we were doing stuff, and she was like, maybe I'll help remove the staples today. Boy, is she in for it. So the first thing we're doing is removing the rear plastic seat cover, and we're probably not gonna reuse that. We're gonna wait and see how it looks without it, since the new seat kind of has that like carbon style on it. So dude, you know what I've been doing, Dado? We could take that and do some engraving on it and keep it, you know?
Yeah.
Like as a, or
in memory of the monster.
Yeah, exactly, right? Or we could send it along with the new owner. I actually grabbed the front fender, Dado, and put it in my office.
I think the cool thing for every build for us personally would
save something.
Save a little piece. Guess what I still have?
Oh, what?
I still have an original panel piece from the 959, our very first build.
That's awesome.
We should like sign it.
Yeah, we need to do something
you know
like that.
I mean? Yeah.
I'd love to put it in my office. Or we can cut it in half or something.
Something.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so remember what I was gonna say. Now that Dado has the laser engraving cutting machine, he can actually make this piece for us. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna measure all of this. He'll make a cool little piece for us. We'll put probably just our signatures on it, right? Either Dado made, Campisi Customs, or just our actual signatures, and then we'll have that over here like a cool little piece. Are we gonna keep it like brushed aluminum, or what do you think we're gonna do?
Or
blacked out?
We got some options to do it, so we're gonna look. We can even do some like test prints and see what looks nice. But at least now we can make custom, you know, custom little pieces.
Hell yeah! All right, so in order to remove these staples, wait, why'd you close that?
I'm sorry that I closed my door.
We have to see if he has any flatheads. I don't think he has enough. I don't think we have the flathead we need in here.
If you guys want to donate some flathead screwdrivers, I might need some.
Good God, what'd you decide on? Some long skinny ones?
I found a flathead.
Okay.
So this one's really super flat.
Yeah. Found a flathead.
I'm sure somewhere along the line there is a staple removal tool, but this works really nice.
Yeah, there probably is.
You just have to have some strength, so...
Maybe Kitty Cat Teens isn't going to be able to do this.
No, I was going to say, Teens will be able to do it, but I don't know.
Hey, Kitty Cat. Meow. Do you want to come help remove staples? What are you doing right now? I want to know what you're doing right now. Be honest.
Porn.
You're making a Christmas... Nice try. She's making a Christmas card, aren't you?
Nope.
No?
Porn. Still my first and final answer.
Okay.
I'm going to give you...
All right, Dado's showing her how to do it.
Yeah.
I remember from the good old days 4 years ago.
Do you? From the good old days? When we were buying bikes we couldn't afford?
When we were taking risks.
Yeah, I mean we still do. You know? Just different types of risks.
That's cold.
Okie dokie. Alright, so while Crazy Cat Lady is pulling out the staples from the seat, okie dokie. We're gonna install the badass carbon heat cooling ducts. So we gotta break loose the calipers, and then they're actually, do they go in here, Dado? They go in there,
That's
right?
correct.
Yeah, and then it's gonna suck it. Do you want to show how it's sitting? Is it right here?
Funnel the air when you're moving.
So like that.
Through this hole.
Look how cool that is. I actually really like these. We've done the TWM ones. I think these look cooler, like the design and everything. I like
love
those.
these. Yeah.
Yep.
They
Now,
take the extra time to make the rib.
Dotto did mention, show how you thought it should be sitting.
I thought it should be sitting like look how much
Kind of
better
like that,
looks.
yeah.
But they have them sitting like this.
Which is interesting. There's
Strange.
probably a reason for that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that reason is, but we'll leave it to the
engine.
engineer. We'll leave it to the engineers.
So anyways, what that essentially is supposed to do, it's not really just for looks, but
No.
it funnels that air and pushes it right where the braking surface
Yep.
is. Most of the surface tension between the pad and the rotor, that's where all your heat is for your
Yep.
brakes. So
So
on
it keeps
both
it cooler.
sides, if both sides of the rotors get cooled as you're moving,
Yep.
All right, so Jared and Dotto are talking to Manny.
Look at
from
him, there he is.
Moto
The
He's a
man
glare.
himself.
There
We were
he
asking
is.
him questions about the cooling ducts there. And Dotto was telling him about his new laser etching machine and stuff like that. Also, Manny has an announcement. You want to tell him, Manny?
Yeah, we're expecting a baby boy to join the Moto Million crew on the due date is February 3rd.
February
Woo!
3rd.
Congratulations.
Let's give congratulations to him and Vanessa in the comment section below. I'm actually a February baby as well, February 7th. So
hopefully your boy can hang out
he
just
might
for
be
4
an
more
Aquarius.
days.
Good luck, buddy. We're eccentric motherfuckers.
And the cool thing is, he has a full carbon baby stroller.
Yeah, he
Oh
sent me a
my
photo.
god, that's amazing.
I love it. Well, hey, congrats.
Spoiling him already.
Congrats, buddy. Thanks for helping us out with the cooling ducts. They look awesome.
Hey, no problem. If you guys are up for a challenge, maybe I'll send a stroller so you can make a Campisi customs for us.
Oh, we can etch it in there now. Dotto made in Campisi custom.
we can modify it.
Give it a couple more horsepower.
I love it. All right, kitty cat teens is taking out the last staple. Look at her. Did you blow it? What are you doing?
I already took it out.
Oh,
You're too slow.
you were supposed to take it out on camera.
No, too slow. 96 staples I counted.
96 staples.
Yeah.
Now, will she be able to get the seat cover off? Okay, why are these sounds being made? Okay, look how funny this looks.
It's like taking off a condo.
Oh, we don't use
Oh my
those.
gosh, that's so funny.
That is hilarious. Look
It's a
at
ran wrap seat.
look at
Let's-
Dotto's.
Yeah,
See
that's
for Dotto.
in case you pee yourself.
Is that what it's
It
for?
saves the foam, yeah.
Wow. Or
No,
water.
that's
It's water.
not what
It's
it's
so
for.
that
It's water.
it rains.
All right, we need to test fit the other seat
Let's
cover.
put this white seat on, see what it looks like on a bike.
Okay. All right. There's your seat, guys. Look, we're doing a custom white seat. Actually, it doesn't look that
If
bad.
the tank was
Look,
black,
right?
no, it doesn't look awful.
That's crazy. I will say I kind of wish that back part, like right there, was all cut off and the seat was just right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be really
we'll get
nice
there.
if the seat just stopped
Yes,
here.
yep,
And, like,
exactly.
behind your
It'd be
axle,
really
things,
sick.
like, open.
But that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So, do you want to test fit the Luimoto seat cover? Let's see how it looks. So, what you didn't see while I was on the phone with Manny is this woman knocked
Drank my
over
entire drink.
knocked over her drink.
I drank my entire
After
drink.
she
It was
barely
so
had any of
good,
it.
Campisi special.
And where did it land, guys? Right on the seat cover. Right on the freaking seat cover. And I went to film it. And she,
There's no
yeah, and I went to film it, and I was talking to Manny, and she was like, "No, everything's fine. Don't look over here, Jaret." So anyway, we're test fitting this custom seat cover and making sure everything fits. And we have had to in the past when we wanted them to be a little bit tighter. We actually left the stock seat cover on. I don't think we're gonna have to do that this time. It looks like it's pretty tight fit, which is just how we like it. Zing! All right, so obviously this is just a test fit. All of these wrinkles and everything like that we'll get out when we put it on. But dude, just a first impressions. Oh man, I absolutely love it. And we'll use the heat gun if we need to stretch it when we start putting the stuff in. But man, it looks so freaking cool. Okay, so I'm gonna pour another drink for Tina Wieners, and then we'll get started on this bad boy. All right, so before we go back to the seat, we got the first carbon brake cooling duct installed. It looks phenomenal. Dotto did have to make some adjustments, so I'm gonna show you right here. For the Monster, obviously these are universal, so for different bikes, they're gonna be a little bit different. See that gray part right there? He basically shaved that off, and actually a little bit more than what he's showing right there. So see how this one looks? So it goes around the fork, because there is a chance this fork could come all the way down past this, probably into this area, and you wouldn't want it to clip the cooling duct, because it would just snap it off. So we wanted to make sure there was just enough room there so that this puppy could slide by it. So you can see the difference. You want to hold this up over there, Dotto, so they can understand what we're talking about. So if you do get these for your monster, just know you're gonna have to grab a Dremel tool, yep, right there, see? And just kind of...
I ended up actually taking this line all the way out. That way it clears the fork. It's actually almost twice as thick as that, just to clear this. Because they're essentially supposed to sit like that somewhere, but with this, it sits back further. And by cutting that, this allows this to sit in this groove
it sits
here.
in that groove down there.
Yeah.
So it fits really well. Once again, these are universal, so they can be used for different bikes, different models, all that kind of stuff.
That's why they have this.
Exactly.
Some caliper mounting holes are different.
Yep.
And this one, they're closer together. And like the V4S and other bikes, they're a little
BMW,
bit different. Yeah, that's why they make it like that.
Yeah. So there you go. Don't be afraid to chop some of that off if you need to.
Yeah, cut it. Have a whiskey and cut it. Hey.
All right, so we got the specs up for the torque bolts. 25 Newton meters. We got it installed on each side. Is that what it was?
I don't know. Look, you better look.
23 Newton meters, plus or minus 10%, which technically could be 25. Go F yourself.
70 foot-pounds. I got it.
Look at that. It's little things like these, guys, that are just like little pieces of art that also serve a purpose. I absolutely love these. Manny, from now on, I want these. These look incredible. I love the full 6 brake cooling ducts. The TWM are great too, but I just think that little extra design element, to me, just like, oh, look at that. With the front fender right there, the brake cooling ducts, the carbon radiator side covers, the brushed aluminum tank, the blacked out headlight with, like, it's just, look at that. It looks, would you just look at it? Okay, so Dotto was tightening that down. He's like, dude, this does not feel tight enough at all. And I actually pulled up the wrong schematic. So we need 3 and 4, which is 45 Newton meters, plus or minus 5%. And I actually did tell him, I said it's either 25 or 50 before we even looked any of that up. So I was half right? Can we call it half right, Dotto? Look at him, he's like, no, I'm getting out my big torque wrench, you bitch. So anyway, don't do these on 25. Do these on 45. All right, so here we go. 45 plus or minus 45 Newton meters. But guys, always do your own research. Don't go off of us, because our bikes are different. The stuff we're using is different, you know. But it'll at least give you some sort of guide. There you go.
Yeah, sometimes if you have upgraded brakes, different titanium hardware versus
even from models, from the base model to an S model, you get different brakes, different calipers.
Even if the spacer is different material, the crush is different, you gotta be very careful. I get so many people, Dotto, can you look this up for me? No, look it up yourself, man.
Yeah.
It's, you know.
We don't have time for that shit.
I don't have time.
No, this is the busiest man I know right here. Okay, so I say that's good for right now. Let's go back to the seat and get that done. If we have extra parts, we can do that in another video, but I want to get the seat done today. Okay, so we're gonna finish up actually this part right here since we're at the front of the wheel here. We're gonna do, what are they? Front wheel sliders?
Front fork sliders.
Fork sliders, thank you.
Yeah.
So,
well, axle sliders.
Axle sliders, fork sliders, kind of the same thing.
So they are side specific.
Yes, they are.
The right side is actually larger diameter.
Yep.
That fits right in there like that.
Like, it's like I said, it's little things like these that really finish the bike off. That's what Christina said. She knows how to finish a bike off, don't you? Don't you? Would you look at him?
Oh, stop it.
Okay.
What's your favorite saying in a bedroom? Finish him.
Finish him.
There.
Super simple. They just tighten them down.
And really, these were designed so if there's an actual axle nut sticking out, or this is a fork protector because there's nothing sticking out. God forbid you fall on your side.
Save your carbon wheel, save your brakes, your suspension.
Absolutely.
Yep.
These Owens are not cheap.
Yeah.
So
they're definitely not.
We're gonna tighten this down. This is 3,000 foot. No, just kidding. Couple of sausage pounds. We'll get these in there.
I think they have it on the packaging over there, and then we'll move on to the seat. Oh, perfect. All right. So off camera, Dotto was stretching this puppy out and getting it lined up because it is kind of quite a bitch. So what he was doing, you want to flip it over, to make it hold is, number one, using the most ridiculous pneumatic stapler I've ever seen. You should, I'll film when he's firing some of these in there. He's got it dialed up. He's doubling it over so that when the staples go in, it's got more to bite into and it allows him to stretch it a little bit. We want this puppy really stretched and looking really, really good. So that's what we're doing. You got a couple of basically key areas. But did you start in the back or you start there?
So I started in the center of the seat. Now the really nice thing about the seat is it has these ears.
Yep.
So I put the corners on that lines up, and everything, like even this diamond stitching, it lines up the center of the seat here, center of the seat all the way back.
Yep.
I lined up these ears here, and then Luimoto, actually you can't see it now because I folded it over, but they cut out areas for these squares.
So you kind of know where it's supposed to sit.
I sat it where it needs to go. I folded it over. I stretched it, put a couple of staples in there, checked everything. It's perfect. So I did some up here. I'm going to do some up here, and then as you go along, you want to stretch it.
Keep stretching it.
Yep. You want to stretch it this way, and you want to stretch it this way.
Why is this
you want to stretch it all over the place. But this is the toughest part because the front of the seat. So what I'm going to do is, and a lot of people ask me for advice, how do you do this? Yeah. So you want to take the very front, you pull this, stretch it over, right? Make sure that it's stretched enough.
Yep. Okay. Put it in the middle,
and then you're going to want to fold this and fold this. That way, when you look
like a paper airplane.
Yeah, and you want to shove these, spread them out, and and shove them. But look how nice that is.
That's perfect.
Makes a really nice. And then you staple everything in the rear. Also, when you're stapling,
looks incredible.
If you're stretching this way, don't put the staple straight; it'll rip out. You want to either go at an angle or go this way. That way, two things are, the staple's holding this way and not this way.
That makes sense.
That's one word of advice.
We're gonna keep firing staples into this bitch.
From Donald
stretching it. Donald Stratos. All right, listen to the stapler, guys.
So it's this little Porter cable, but it's freaking awesome. If you guys want, I'll send you a link to where I got it. So listen.
Oh my gosh. Super easy. Don't fire those into your sausage fingers.
Now, you're really not supposed to run the pressure I'm running. I run it at about 100 psi. But look how flat that is.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And the reason I didn't fold it over is because this is right where it overlaps, and it's on a seam, so it's super strong. Yeah. So I stapled it there. I'm gonna stretch it.
Don't mind the whiskey in the background.
It's empty.
You need another one?
But look how nice this is. Feel that.
It actually, I'll be honest, Dotto, that's better than the stock seat. Remember, the stock seat came. Yeah.
Stock seat, like.
Yeah. Which there was nothing wrong with it, but yeah, you know how we do. Better than Ducati. Look at this. You got to have special sausage fingers to really do these seat covers right. Look at them. I can't believe how hard that thing fires in there. Remember when we first started and we weren't using air? You were hammering them in with a hammer. Remember that?
It was tough, man.
We've come a long way, dude.
Yeah, so the
look at that.
Starting
look
to look
at that.
Super nice.
That looks incredible. This isn't done yet up here, so don't look at that.
And
we're looking at back here. Yeah.
But this area here, like, there's barely minimum movement.
Incredible. And it'll break in too as we well, the new owner's gonna ride it. We're not gonna be putting very many more miles on this bad boy.
It's probably gonna be like
which is sad panda.
And
we'll put teens on there.
And yours and I
in a bikini.
Butt cheeks and that's it. Sorry, that's all you get. But no, I was telling Jaret off camera. Yeah. I am very happy with the fitment of every Luimoto seat I've ever done.
They do a hell of a job.
It's how hard it is. Every nook, cranny, corner. Like, look at the size of this thing and look at what the seat has to do to be able to fit, and it's every single time it's like phenomenal, fitment and coverage. So
yeah, they're awesome.
Hats off to you guys.
Yep, Louis, we appreciate you guys. You guys make some awesome seats, and we've never had a problem ever with them. And these can be in the elements. People ask me all the time. Yes, rain, snow, sun, whatever. We've had these seats, people who have had bikes, actually, I think since our second build, which is going on 3 or 4 years now, never had a problem. Fire it in there, baby. Look at that, guys. Finish the back of it. It looks incredible. And again, there's tiny little, you can kind of see it on the camera, but it's not, I don't think it's actually there in real life.
It's from
see that in the camera?
Oh, that's really weird.
Exist.
So the lines on there are from the
carbon weave.
Yeah, the carbon weave. It's weird because in person you can't see it at all.
That's weird. Anyway, it looks perfect. That was kind of the whole point. So we got to finish up the front here.
So from here back, and we're done.
And we're done. Okay. All right. Seat is done. You want to show us real quick? Show us how it looks. It actually looks incredible, guys. That is incredible. So we're gonna test fit the seat right now. See how it looks on there. We gotta bring this bike down. We'll do that in a second. God, I love the touch of color with the, wow. Look at that. All right, we got the bike dropped down. Dotto sat on this bitch for the first time with the new seat. What do you think? The other one was slippery.
Did we get the seat lower?
What do you mean?
I feel like I'm like...
You just haven't been on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I love this bike. So all of this stuff up front here looks incredible. The carbon front fender, the carbon brake cooling ducts, the Duca bike axle sliders.
Here's the weird thing.
God, what?
It won't let me slide it.
No, that's the whole point of it. Yeah, it doesn't slide around, which is good.
If you set yourself
off the side, if you stay there.
Yeah.
All right, well, get your big fat ass off this so we can see it. That should have been the thumbnail. So when we pulled this off, Dotto and I both, our mouths just dropped open. It's hard for it to come across on camera, but the diamond stitching next to the tank, like, oh my God.
Yeah,
and
so
that one
so it's black,
pop of color.
Black suede, black leather, black carbon with Italian stitching.
Yeah.
Here, it's super premium.
It's
I get excited about Luimoto seat covers, but the second that they're on the bike,
it looks amazing, right?
Looks so good.
So everything turned out absolutely incredible. I love it. We've got a few other trinkets that we just don't have time for today.
Wait, Tina,
Teens, what do you think? What do you think? I want an honest reaction.
This right here is my favorite part.
The carbon back part.
Yeah, the tail section right here.
But how about the diamond stitching next to the tank, and then that Italian flag?
Oh, it all looks good. Yeah.
Look, this is not just colors; it's actual
embroider.
Yeah.
See that?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Look at that. I love it. So.
It's my favorite seat that you've done on the bike yet.
Yeah, I think so too. I absolutely love it. So again, we got a couple other trinkets from Duca Bike that we're gonna probably do a Patreon only episode for. Oh my God.
I had cat socks on,
Just
if
in
anyone
case
noticed.
you
I don't think Jared panned down to my feet, but.
Okay, look at that. She's giving it the old Christina
There you go.
treatment. Her booty is now on it, bouncing on the seat.
Hey, you know what's weird?
What?
That really sucks.
Those socks are really suck. Oh man, I love it. So there you go, guys. That's pretty close. There's a couple other trinkets we got to install on this bad boy, and then this bike is done. Don't forget, you can help support the project, be entered to win this bike, patreon.com/Campisi Customs. It's always the first link in the description below. Don't forget about Christina's OnlyFans birthday month special. I'm not gonna give away any details. If you wanna know what's going on, go sign up over OnlyFans. It's just onlyfans.com/Christina Khalil. Dotto, thank you for your hard work. I appreciate it. Seat looks awesome. I knew you would crush it. Yeah. The bike looks absolutely incredible. We've got maybe a couple episodes left. We got to put it on the dyno. We got to ride it, make sure it works. One more install video, and then we're choosing the winner. So that's it.
Really weird.
Couple of videos.
Do a couple of like months of riding.
I know, dude. I know. Yeah, we can't ride them anyway. So yeah, that's it, guys. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Huge shout out to Manny from Moto Million for all these beautiful parts. Use code Campisi, save yourself some money. Luimoto.com if you want to get custom seat covers for your bikes. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we'll see you all in the next one.